What's up, control freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here, and today we are going to be playing a very awesome Patreon exclusive deck. This is Yorion Control. This is one of my patrons, Cam, and Cam is actually on the line via Discord right now. What's up, Cam?
Hey guys.
Yeah, so today we are going to be playing this really sick deck. Last week we actually chatted about this deck. I helped him on some card selections here and there. The deck's, I think, really solid though, and I'm really excited to play this. I've actually, just so the viewers know, I've never played Yorion Control. For whatever reason, it's just never been my cup of tea. But I'm super stoked to dive in today. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if you want to become a Patreon member and get a deck tech like this and come on stream potentially and play through some games with me, you can do that. Head on over to patreon.com/LesAlex. And I'm actually sending out the stickers today. So yours will be in the mail hopefully today. But at the highest level, you can not only get a gameplay video of your deck, but I'll spend some time with you in a Discord chat and we can talk about card selections. We can talk about sideboard matchups. Now, I do have a sideboard guide to my Azorius control list, which is accessible through the lowest tier of Patreon member. So all the way from the lowest to the highest, whichever you get, doesn't matter. You're still going to get access to my sideboard guide. But if you would like additional help and have a chat for about an hour with me on voice call, you can do that at the highest level. So check out Patreon if that's something you're interested in. I'm super stoked to play. Cam, are you ready to jump into some games here?
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go through a really quick deck tech, and then we'll jump into the ladder and start bashing some fools. So obviously, we're playing Yorion, so we got to have 80 cards in our deck. We're playing 4 March. We're playing 2 Fateful Absence, 3 Censor, 3 Make Disappear, 4 Omen of the Sea, 4 Dovin's Veto, 4 Temporary Lockdown, 2 Absorb, Settle the Wreckage as a one of, or a fun of, 4 Wandering Emperor, 4 Memory Deluge, 2 Rewind, love it, 2 Supreme Verdict, 4 Teferi, 1 Farewell, and 3 Shark Typhoons along a smattering of lands. And then in the sideboard, we've got double Aether Gust, Dovin's Veto, 3 Chrome Host, Seed Sharks, 2 Rips, 2 Mystical Disputes, a Farewell, Eternal Wanderer, Dream Trawler, and Hullbreaker Horde. Now, I will say, and Cam, correct me if I'm wrong, but in paper, we are playing Elspeth Sun's Champion, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Although there is a nice synergy here with Eternal Wanderer being able to flicker Yorion, which has been chef's kiss amazing.
Oh, yeah. So in paper, Elspeth Sun's Champion, but in Arena, obviously we don't have access to that card yet. So we are playing Eternal Wonder. And as Cam said, being able to flicker Yorions is pretty spicy. So that's the deck list. If you have any questions about it, leave them in the comments below. Or if you're watching live, obviously, chime in. We're still running it as a live feed. So, all right, let's jump into some games. Save and exit. Hey, what's up, Xavier? How are you doing today? All right, let's see our green or black spells. That's just never going to happen for me. Okay, we can kill opponents' creatures. That's fine. All right, lock. Explorer, best of 3, ranked. All righty, let's jump into it. I'm stoked. Literally never casted the card Yorion, so Cam on the call to help walk me through this. I'm stoked. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody got their coffee or their water? All right. This hand's really slow, but I don't hate it. Our opponent is on
I'm
some...
experiencing a little bit of lag. Hold on.
Yeah, it's just lands, Wandering Emperor, and Double Teferi. Our opponent has Jace and is using the Cryptic Command Sleeves. So we might be playing a mirror match. Or they might be bluffing us real hard. I'm going to keep this. I don't know. This is... Like, we get punished super hard if they're playing an aggro deck, but... YOLO. Let's keep it.
Yeah, we're happy to have the farmland into Hall here. But, obviously, yeah, we'd like some cheaper answers here, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it looks like we're going to be playing a grindier match.
And now that we drew another land, I'm almost thinking we just lead with like Hall or Plains, just so we have cycle.
Yeah, no, I don't hate that.
Yeah, let's just lead with Hall. We'll pass back, and it does look like, well, this could be Spirits. Yeah, there, I thought so. I thought so. Island Supreme. All right, so they are off to a pretty aggressive start. Ooh, that's a good piece of technology, though. So we'll just play Plains and pass back. So hopefully we can get them with this settle. This settle, did we talk about this settle when we were on our call?
We talked about having settle in the sideboard.
Yeah, you moved it to main. Let me... This is just super loud. I can barely hear you. So I'm going to turn that down. All right, we're going to take a shellacking here for a couple turns. And I am just going to cycle this now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, field. That's decent.
Lockdown would be great here.
Oh my gosh, right? All right, well now we got Omen of the Sea. So that's pretty good. We're going to play... Let's just play this. Right, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure we're locked into playing Omen in step.
Right, yeah, we really got to fish for a lockdown would be good here, so we can avoid that Mausoleum Wanderer. So just sacking to counter the settle.
All right, again, taking it right on the chin here. Going to 7. All right, EOT will play Omen. Scry 2, then draw. Okay, so... I like March, but we're pretty locked into settling here next turn. And Veto doesn't seem that great, just because I just don't see when we're gonna get to... I guess...
So, actually,
I guess if we untap, we'll have Veto mana.
What I think we keep the March on top so that we can field the Mutavault and also hit one of the spirits with the March.
Yeah, we could hit... Yeah, Supreme Phantom, I guess. Yeah, I think this Veto's pretty useless right now, though.
Because right now the Mausoleum Wanderer is checking our settle.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right. All right. Let's take our turn. Of course, since we're right on time. So yeah, we'll tag this. We can actually just pitch a Teferi to the March if need be.
I think we can try to hit the Supreme Phantom. Worst case scenario is they just sack the Mausoleum Wanderer to keep us off that. But
yeah. What does this even say? All right. Where X is Mausoleum's power. So we got to do 2. So yeah, in order for this to work, we actually do have to pitch something, right? Am I tripping, or is that right? 'Cause,
Yeah, no, you're
yeah.
you're right. We gotta pitch in order to be able to pay for the Mausoleum Wander.
All right, so, and then we'll be able to tag their Mutavault in step. Or we can just sack this and scry too.
Both are good options.
Slip out the
We
back.
really gotta dig for something that we can.
Slip out the back's real good. We could. Yeah, I mean, that happens.
Maybe we should have kept that Dovin's veto on top.
All right, I'm gonna field and then cycle sensor. We need an island.
I think we grab a plains here. We have a bit more commitment to white in our hand than we do blue.
Unlucky. I was just getting it to get. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking about the sensor. You're right. Sent blues.
Yeah, Supreme Verdict's the perfect draw. So now we have. Oh, they're phased out on the Phantom though. Well. Got to do what we got to do. Yeah, right.
Sorry, 2 powers better than whatever it's gonna be, like 6.
Ew, gross. Invasion. They're gonna probably get. Well, I mean, our hand's very good. So, any one of our. Yeah, okay, that's fair. So they attack the invasion. Shackle guys, sure. So they attack the invasion. Oh, they attack us. That's fair too. We're at 3. All right, I think we just pass. Let's see if we. Yeah, if we play Teferi and uptick, we don't have settle mana.
Right, we do. Either we hold up the settle, or I think what we should do here is play the Wanderer now main phase before they can untap.
You think? Even though we got settle plus veto?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it's your deck, but
the only thing that concerns me about is if they play a Mausoleum Wanderer, but I guess we still have the 2 to pay for it.
Yeah. Okay. I think. And then we still have Wandering Emperor next turn.
Right.
And yeah, they. So now we can just play Wandering Emperor and exile this, right? Although if they counter it, we go to 1. We go to 0. Yeah, we have to. We're pretty much.
Yeah, we have to.
We're forced to settle here. All right, cool. That happens. They get a land. They got 2 in hand. They get an island. And they pass. Okay, so here we could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can Teferi down tick. We could actually play Hallowed Fountain to shock ourselves, go to 1, have veto backup. I don't hate that.
I've gone to 1 many times with this deck, and I feel like I'm able to come back pretty consistently. Right. So I do like the shock.
All right, we're gonna do it, and hopefully our auto tapper taps correctly. It does. Thank you. And there is the Gaslight Snare. If they have another counterspell, there's no way we're winning this game anyway. So hopefully they don't. Just gotta believe. No way. Okay, cool. Alright, so Teferi resolves. We tuck the Supreme Phantom. And then next turn, hopefully we draw a land. We can get Yorion. Oh, they had a Spectral Sailor! Okay, well, GG, opponent. Did not think it was going to be a Spectral Sailor in hand.
No, I didn't. Yeah, but
I thought they were like sandbagging a land, you know? Like all right,
Mm-mm.
so
They
against
just they just kind of had everything
whoa.
there, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty impossible. I mean, this is already a rough matchup, at least in my
Hmm.
experience. I think we love Mystical Dispute. I think Trawler is really sweet. What about Seed
Let's
Shark? I
see.
don't
This
know.
is I do have a list of the stuff I was bringing in. So for stuff I was bringing in both disputes, the
Yep,
Dream Trawler,
yep.
and the three sharks,
Awesome. That's kind of where I was thinking.
and
And
then
then
dropping the rewind,
sure, that makes
the
sense.
vetoes, and the Teferi.
And one Teferi. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not really interested in getting into a counter war with the Azorius Spirit since their stuff's gonna be so much more efficient,
Oh yeah.
and veto's not very good as
Yeah,
a defensive
yeah, no, it's
counter
terrible.
spell.
Um, yeah, Veto's just not good against like rogues and spirits. It's like a, all right, choose we want to play. We
I
got
do like it a bit better against rogues because rogues has a lot more instants and sorceries that they're trying to play. Most of what
so we got
spirits is trying to do is going to be uh, just protection for their stuff.
yeah. So we've got his hands like fine. I don't know if it's on screen for you yet, but we got Make Disappear, Deluge, Farewell, Teferi, and 3 lands. It's fine.
It's two heavy threats is not great, but this hand still got stuff that I would like to keep. So
Yeah, I agree.
I like the farmland into Hall, and
Yep.
then hopefully we can get into a little help here.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed. So there's farmland. Pass back. All right. They lead with Seacrum Coast. And they pass back. All right, so there's Hall. We draw a land. That's good. We're at that awkward stage now where we need lands and spells. They play Spectral Sailor. It's a pretty good one. This might be a good opportunity to cast a Make Disappear.
I can see the argument for doing this and also for not.
Yeah, I mean,
If they kept 7, so it's likely they have another threat after this. But I like getting it while they don't have
the mana. Yeah.
mana up.
And Spectral Sailor unchecked is really good against us, so I am going to Make Disappear. I think it's pretty close, like you said. I just want to keep my life total as high as possible against them. Typically. All right. All right. They play another Seachrome and another Invasion of Gobokhan. So, I mean, we got 3 good targets, so I take the Memory Deluge. Alrighty, so we draw another land. And I guess this is a good time to bring Yorion to hand.
Yep, they
All right.
know what our hand's packing. So
Yeah, the likely. I mean, we could have drawn a counterspell, but it's fine. Mausoleum Wanderer for our opponent. And they just pass in another land. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think we just play our Hallowed Fountain tapped. They know we drew it, but it's just like the best time to play it. Curious Obsession. Gross.
yeah, this is what I was worried about with the Spectral Sailor because they were probably trying to land a threat and get this in as early as I could. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we let it resolve, they would have resolved one of their Curious Obsessions, so either way, we're in a rough spot here. Well, March is good. Let's just go beach. They know about that, so we can. There's not a shot they don't have a counter spell at this point, though. But we can. What is it? 4? It's like counter it unless they play 4 for Gaslight Snare.
right.
So we would have to march with pitching either Teferi or Yorion to pay for it. But at this point, they could also have Mystical Disputes. This is so brutal.
Well, dispute they can't cast dispute right now. Because
Why not?
March is not blue.
Oh, that's fair. So I think
now is probably the best time to try it.
what do we would you pitch Yorion or would you pitch Teferi?
I think we pitch Yorion here, since both the other two spells that we could pitch are something that could dig us out if we need it.
I like it. All right, fingers crossed. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool. Spectral Sailor. Yep. And another Spectral Sailor. Holy smokes. Okay. Spectral Sailors by themselves.
They had the.
Yeah.
It's still possible they had the counter spell. They're just sandbagging it because they knew we could pay for it. But
Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. All right. Well, we could go for Farewell. That's obviously the biggest impact play, although they're still holding up 1 mana.
yeah, Geist Light Snare is going to be the only thing really that stops us here.
Yeah, I think we just have to go for it, don't you?
Yeah, just make them have it and hit enchantments as well as the creatures.
Creatures, enchantments. Can't hit battles, unfortunately. Creatures, enchantments, yes. All right. Show us your counter magic. They just like spell pierce it. Slip out the back. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's also spell pierce.
Well, they're going to flip their invasion, which is not great, but I think we're going to get to resolve this Teferi, maybe. I might be speaking a little prematurely, but okay.
I think we have a good chance of doing so.
Yeah, let's just run it.
Unless their hand is exactly Mystical Dispute, I think this Teferi is going to land.
All right, so from here we could tuck, but if they have a slip out the back, that'd be pretty brutal. So I think we just go up. What do you think?
I'm of the opinion of always making them have it, unless it's obvious that they do.
So you think we should minus? I'm cool with that.
I like minusing here, and then in worst case we lose the Teferi and we can censor into another threat. We're 1 land away from deluging again.
All right, that's fair. Make them have it. Do they have it? Well, they're thinking about, yeah, sacrifice that invasion for me.
That's also something we're perfectly fine with.
And they do, so. All right. Well, we'll lose our Teferi here, but we got the, what is the name of this card? Whatever. Light Shield Array.
Yeah, it's really difficult to deal with those once they flip, so getting them to a point where they have to sack it is really the only way.
Yep, so another invasion. Oh my gosh. Brutal. Well, I think did you cycle this? Nah. We'll let them take it, because if we cycle and draw into something that's better, that would be a wreck. All right. Well, do they kill invasion, attack us, or attack? There we go. Okay, they're doing the correct play.
Really should have seen that coming.
You really should have, Teferi. All right. There's our land. We've got Deluge. I feel like we just do it now. They've got 3 lands. They haven't countered anything.
Well, they don't have.
Yeah, I think we just.
Well, we've played a lot of spells and they haven't countered anything. I think now is fine.
Just keep making them have it. That's the name of the game right now. To be fair, this deck's very good at having it. All right, well, I got something. Spell Queller. Gross. that does counter it too. And whenever
That still
we
gets
finally
it, yeah.
kill Spell Queller, we don't get to draw any cards because of the way that Memory Deluge is worded. Yeah, this Spectral Sailor, see, this is what I was talking about. Spectral Sailor is just going to take over the game. Another wedding announcement. Gross. And they're going to flip Gobokon. This is getting real hard. They're putting the clamps down, that's for sure. Putting the clamps down. Light Shield Array flips. Trigger, trigger. Alright, well, that's decent.
It's okay. Here's this Supreme Break.
We drew Wandering Emperor, so we can Emperor the Spectral Sailor now so they can stop drawing. That
Yeah,
means
I
that
like
our
that.
Spell Queller attacks Wanderer, but they're tapped out. I think we have to do this. Have to do
I think
this now.
Wandering Emperor Exile Thane effectively gain 5 life is pretty good.
Must contend with me.
Yeah, we'll tag Spectral Sailor. Alright. Oh, they can't. I keep forgetting Light. Okay, Light Shield Array gives everything hexproof. That's annoying.
Mm.
Alright, I'll just play Omen and see. Alright, Temporary Lockdown's huge. Hopefully, well, even if they have.
I keep thinking, yeah.
Alright, they play Island. They're going to attack. They're going to draw a card. Jeez. This deck's insane. This deck's very good. Why wasn't anybody playing this deck until the RCs?
See you later.
And you're banned. Thanks for coming. Alright, Temporary Lockdown. Yeah, draw a card. That's what I'm saying, man. Spectral Sailor is just...
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Golly. Can I still... Oh, I guess not. That was silly. I was trying to cycle it. I didn't know if I could still cycle it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can.
Alright.
I
We're
think part of the
struggling.
cycle clause is that it has to discard.
Alright, well, Temporary Lockdown not going to do it here. We're going to take 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's game. Dang. Alrighty. Bada bing, bada boom. That was rough.
It's a rough matchup.
Yeah. Gobokon makes things really, really difficult. Alright, running back. Turns out, Spectral Sailor is good.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully get a more favorable matchup this time.
Yeah, that was my issue with the RCQ when I took this list there. Games 1 and 2 were against Greasefang and Mono Green.
Ugh. Yeah, Mono Green. I mean, Greasefang's, at least for traditional, pretty down the middle. It really depends on draws and everything, but yeah, Mono Green's very rough in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Greasefang we drew in round 1.
Ugh.
And then Mono Green, of course, did Mono Green things
Right.
in round 2.
All right, well, here it looks like red-black control, or red-black mid-range. Turn 1 Thoughtseize as they do. All right, we draw a farmland. We can play said farmland. Crocs. All right, well, just get rid of a Omen. Just play on the white side. And then we got Omen at the end step. Liliana, gross, dude. It's not what we want to see. Farewell doesn't do much. It's like the best card in the matchup, though. I actually kind of like both of these. If we're committed to keeping Farewell, I like keeping a land.
Yeah, we definitely need to keep the land. It's unfortunate that we're not really going to have anything to deal with this Liliana for at least another turn or two, when we can put down the Emperor and make a token.
I think we're gonna discard Temporary Lockdown.
Yeah,
they
it
discard
looks like they've kept a pretty mana-heavy hand, so I don't know that Lockdown's going to do a whole lot for us here either.
Yeah, so instead we can sack our Omen. I guess settle?
Don't overthink things.
Settle's my pick here. That way we can still have Emperor and Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah, Settle's probably the best one here.
Power Word Kill was the one they discarded. They're down to one card in hand, though, so. Misery Shadow. That's a pretty good one card. Yeah, it resolves. We will scry 2 with our Omen. Supreme Verdict and Iganjo. I like land. I don't think we need Supreme Verdict at this point.
No, I think we're...
How close are we to... Okay, we're pretty far off of... I'm going to keep the land.
Yeah, the land's probably what we need.
Alright, so we draw a Ganjo. Play a Ganjo. So, they attack. We can make a dude in step with Emperor.
Yeah, I think we're probably just going to get hit for a good amount here unless they have something else they want to do. We just really need to try and get rid of this Liliana.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Hallowed Fountain. This might be a fool's errand though, trying to resolve this Farewell.
I think we can pitch the Farewell here, but I mean, they're pretty light on everything else that they are able to do. They're not drawing great either.
All right, so they're gonna attack. I kept the Farewell for what it's worth, but
yeah.
Oh no, we want. Damn it! I did that yesterday. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? Son of a. Well, that's awkward. I walked through my instep. Their instep. All right, well, run it back. I guess this time we'll just have to discard Farewell.
Yeah, they're. I think if they choose to do so, they're just gonna make us go down to 3 lands, which is gonna be rough. But
I think they'll probably make us discard. I don't know. We'll see. They got 2 in hand. They play a land. Oh no, they're ultimating Liliana. They're ultimating Liliana. That's rough.
I think in response we put the Wandering Emperor in play.
Oh yeah.
No, because they can just then they can just. No, we don't do that.
Oh, okay. They're plussing. All right, that's what I thought they would do, but the way that I guess there's. Well, the problem now is we can't. Yeah, they played this so well. I mean, us walking through our instep was bad, but it would have been rough either way because they would have had a blocker last turn anyways.
Mm-hmm.
We'll cycle. Make disappear. Not great. We just make a creature. They've got 1,000,000 mana. How many cards are in the graveyard? Just 3 others other than Kroxa. What is the likelihood that we actually get to resolve make disappear? Probably pretty low.
Yeah,
I'll bring
think I'd
Yorion
rather
to hand.
put Yorion in hand.
Yep. So no attacks. Pass. And nighttime. Been on the back foot basically all game. This is Haunted Ridge. Make
We all have
disappear.
things we'd rather forget.
So we can play Yorion. We can plus Wandering Emperor, then play Yorion. Bounce Wandering Emperor. That's hot. I like that.
Uh-huh.
This will be the first time I've ever casted Yorion. Like, I feel like they're just going to attack both at Wandering Emperor. That would be... Alright, so they're going to draw a card first. Lose a life. Both at Wandering Emperor. Exile some cards. Boom, boom. Sure, sure. Yeah.
So this actually keeps us from being able to plus first. Oh, we'll plus targeting nothing.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter too much, but...
I think they misplayed though. They probably meant to pump the
I have got new moves to teach
2/2.
you.
Yeah, that was weird, right? Yeah, we'll get that.
Start training for this. You
All
start
right.
this way,
Well,
but
they can
I
-2
won't.
us here. I've never seen a Liliana of the Veil at 8. That's crazy. It's usually 7 or
I-
dead.
I should have mentioned this before. Whenever you're playing Yorion with Emperor out, you need to hold control so that you can activate.
Haven't you ever heard of
Oh,
Emperor.
yeah. We could have made a... Yep. Because the game thinks you don't have any more game actions. That's gross. So we just lose our Emperor here. Yeah, we're dead. I can't believe... How have they not ultimated this Lily yet?
Try not to miss me.
That's a really good draw. The issue is we play this, then they're going to ultimate and basically choose lands versus Shark.
I think they've been pretty greedy with the Liliana. They're probably gonna plus, and then we can, in response to the plus,
Do you think?
make the shark.
Oh, so you're saying just cycle the Shark?
Right.
Okay.
And then that gives us a way to get rid of the Liliana at some point.
Yeah, this is the most greedy Liliana of the Veil of all time. Alright, so we can just cycle this now.
Yeah, I say cycle in response because
So
we
we'll
may
make-
want to keep the sensor, we may not.
We'll make a 3/3. Alright, that's a good draw.
I'm tired of your secrets.
We will get rid of Censor. We will get rid of Censor. They discard land. Oh, now they can Kroxa, though. Yeah, they got enough to Kroxa. This is brutal, man. That's the problem with this red-black deck is once you get behind, there's, like, no coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so there goes our Wandering Emperor. We play land. I attack for 4. Feel like we just take this because we gotta hit Liliana. I think our chances of winning this game are really low at this point. When you walk through a turn. Makes it difficult. My bad.
That's fine. I think we would be in a pretty similar situation either way.
Bone Crusher, sure. Cast Bone Crusher, great. Hey, look at that. Our 6th land finally. 6. Wait, are we just dead if we attack?
I think we just go to the next game here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, red black mid range. Bring that over here. Gonna consult my sideboard and use it as.
So I don't know if you're interested. This is the cards I had pulled.
Yeah.
For the matchup. So we bring in Elspeth, or in this case, the Eternal Wanderer.
Yep.
Farewell, Sharks, and I like bringing Gust and Dream Trawler here. The really only answer that they have for Dream Trawler is gonna be the Liliana.
Yep.
And then I think we drop the Censor, 2 Vetoes, and the Make Disappears.
And what'd you say? Make Disappears? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. This does make us a little more vulnerable to Liliana, but
yeah. I mean,
we do have more threats that can hit it, so it's not going to be as. I don't think they're going to be able to be as greedy with it as they can, or as they were this last game.
Yeah, I mean, it just stuck around forever. That's what happened. I mean, any good Planeswalker that sticks around for more than a turn or two will just take over the game, especially one of the caliber of Liliana the Veil.
Right.
Man. All right, opponent, what you doing? All right. We will play. This hand is something else. Yeah, I don't think we can keep this. Especially being on the play. Yeah, I'm going to mulligan this.
Yeah.
Ugh, this hand's not much better. I guess we have 2 cyclers. We'll keep. We'll put back to Fairy.
This is actually, I think, okay. We can lean a little heavily on Omen of the Sea here.
Yeah.
But even when they do have the Thoughtseize turn 1, they most people don't often see that getting the Omen is probably the best play for them.
All right, well, no. Okay, Bankbuster's pretty good. Pretty good. We will play Omen here in step. Need lands. There's a land. Chrome Host is interesting. I think since we already have one, though, we'll just stick with the beach.
Yeah, we don't usually need more than one.
We'll play that. Do we play the Chrome Host here, or do we wait? Do you? I've never played with Chrome Host, so.
I think playing here is fine. It does open us up to Liliana, but we do have the Fateful Absence, and if we have to trade or lose the Shark to it, I think it's okay versus the ceiling that Shark can offer us.
Yeah. Fable. Okay, Fable's fine. Fable's fine.
Fable.
We can march the token. Attack. We could march the Fable. I don't think that's the play though.
No.
What do you think? I think march the token attack.
I think we can hold up. We just go ahead and attack for now, and then we can do everything at instant speed. So if they don't do anything else, and they just go straight to combat, then we march the token and possibly deny them 4th mana. If they're trying to play a Shieldred or something.
Alright, they draw. Let's see what they discard. They discard 2 lands. That's not good.
Well, it means we're not denying them their 4th mana.
Right. Alright. So just let them hit us here, you think?
I don't think the treasure is going to be super impactful, so I think it's fine to let them.
Alright, fair enough. And if they play... There she is. Okay, cool. So now we can just Fateful Absence the Shieldred. Instead, bada bing, bada boom, we make a token.
Faithful Absence that.
We can... I mean, we can March the Goblin here. Or we can... Actually, we can March the Clue. That might be better. I definitely want to use our mana this turn, though. I want to March the Clue.
Sorry, yeah, my headphone died.
Oh, you're good. I'm going to March the Clue.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Ooh, another Fateful Absence. Okay, so we can attack. Actually, we could flip this and attack, right? Yeah, because these are... They don't flip, they transform.
I like leaving the Fateful Absence up, but if you wanna flip one, I don't think it's a bad play here. I think we need one or two more turns before we can become the aggro.
That's fair. Yeah, and then we can just cycle Shark Typhoon. Yeah, I like that, actually. That's good.
Right.
Alright, we'll pass back. They flip their Fable into Kiki Jiki. Draw a card. Alright. Attack. Sure. 16. Main 2. What you got, opponent? What you got? Another Fable. Alright. Pretty good. Alright, in turn we will cycle Shark. Got all the sharks. Well, that's not what we needed. We need land. There we go. Okay. Well, I like... What do you think about this? Fateful Absence, the Reflection. Because it just gets nutty. Or would you rather...
So I think we
Deluge?
We can either wait to deluge if we are that concerned with them making copies of the goblin shamans. We can Faithful Absence whichever token they target, and then they've blanked their copy as well as losing a guy.
Yeah, or we could just Wandering Emperor the Reflection whenever they go to do it.
Yeah, I like both. I think we can just kind of sit back and let this shark do what we need to do. We just get in for one with the small shark, and then the 2/4 can dissuade them from making more treasures so they don't get out of hand with the mana.
I feel it. I like it. Alright. We'll just pass.
And I think if we have to choose, I think if they don't activate the reflections, then I think we deluge here. We really need to find some more land.
Oh yeah.
We need to get this to Teferi down so we can kind of shut the door.
Yep. Teferi is definitely very important. Alright. Fable. What are they going to discard? Fable's nuts. That card's insane.
I do think at some point the Rakdos deck is probably going to see similar bans to what they did in Standard. Maybe not as aggressive. But,
Thoughtseize. Okay. Well, I think our best play here is Emperor. Just get it down. What do you think? Or do you like deluging?
I like making them pick between the two. Just because we're okay. Like
we're chilling either way.
If
yeah.
we lose Emperor, we can still deluge. I think if they
That's fair.
Well, I think if maybe we go ahead and put down Emperor, they're probably going to hit Teferi anyway.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'd say take away the option of Emperor.
I'm gonna let them just Thoughtseize. They're in the tank. Ooh. They're hovering over Wandering Emperor. Oh, they take Wandering Emperor. Okay.
I'm also fine with this because this means we get the deluge into another land for Teferi.
Absolutely. And we still got these incubator tokens chilling, ready to rock and roll whenever we need them to. They don't have haste, do they? Okay, so they're gonna copy,
The tokens?
or like
Yeah,
not haste, but when you transform them, if you make them on
Yeah,
instep,
they're not.
yeah,
Yeah, they're not summoning sick or anything.
that's awesome. All right, so they're attacking us. Triggers all around. We will block one. Well, block one. Actually, let's block one of the non-copied tokens.
Yeah.
Go to 12. They've got a follow-up. They have to have a follow-up here. Bone Crusher. All right, in response, we will Deluge. Make
Right.
a Incubate. Ooh, we found a Verdict and a land, so we are chilling with that. Play it. Play the Bone Crusher, you coward. They've got so much mana. Why would they not? Another Fable. That's pretty gross. Okay. Well. We'll play Beach. I think we just... Do we just Verdict here?
I think Verdict is fine, and then we can next turn slam down with Teferi, and then my favorite thing is smash down with Teferi, and then we have a 4/4 emergency blocker if we need it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Alright, we'll Verdict.
And that doesn't make us waste our Faithful Absence defending the Teferi.
Alright. Kiki Jiki. Discarding two lands. Man. Duress. Gross, dude. Alright.
This deck is the most popular deck for a very good reason.
Yeah, no joke. Good
It's,
draw.
It's got a lot of good cards.
So, Teferi's taking a hike, I think. Oh, wow, they took... Okay, Faithful Absence makes sense, too, I guess. They want to ensure that they can do the Kiki Jiki combo. And they're Shieldred, too, so that makes things even more awkward. And Bank Buster's going to fire up and smash in for 8. Yeah, draw. We lose 2 life. Ooh, that was a good draw, though. All right, play our land. We can Teferi, Tuck, Shieldred. And we do not have mana. Oh my gosh. Bit of a pickle.
I'm lagged behind a little bit, so I can't see where exactly we're at.
So
we're at
we
8,
drew
we're at-
March. We drew March. We've got March and Teferi in hand. We're just in a tough spot. We have to get the Shieldred off the battlefield, though.
Yeah, we do.
I think we're just dead, though, because they flip Kiki Jiki. They can copy Kiki Jiki with Kiki Jiki and then make a bunch of copies and kill us. Pretty sure we're just dead.
Well, if they don't have anything to... Yeah.
Oh,
we
and
can
they
make
have
after
Bank
those.
Buster too.
A Bank Buster, they can't do the Kiki combo unless they don't crew the Bank Buster.
Oh, that's true.
So we
That's
still
true.
have a turn. We have a turn to figure this out.
So do we just Teferi their Shieldred?
I think we have to here, because if we don't, then they can do both the Kiki combo and put us to 2.
Yeah. Dang. Not where I wanted to be at when we're casting Teferi.
Nope, it kind of all got away from us. I think when we,
I mean, the
think
second
it was-
Kiki Jiki and then the duress was huge.
yeah, and then I think what was a little like one of the little small pebbles that caused the avalanche was the stomp on the shark.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so they stomp the Teferi. Golly, they're drawing mono stomps. All right, in turn.
This was another reason that I did keep the settle though, because when I went to F&M right before the RCQ, I didn't have the Sunfall, so I put the settle in the main instead. And coincidentally, I was playing against a red black, and they tried to make infinite Kikis, and I was like, okay,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Yeah, right. All right, there's a Bone Crusher. Oh, jeez. We are hurting here. They can haste this. True that. That's 8. Yeah, we're dead. Or am I tripping? No. Yeah, haste here. Yep. And then they can copy the Bone Crusher and attack us for 8. GG's.
Yep.
We'll let them finish us off. Man. Not our day.
Well, it's been a little rough, yeah.
Defeat. Unfortunate. All right. Well, can't win them all.
Nope, cannot.
All right. Let's see. What happened to the store? Oh, did the store update? Yeah. Do I care about any of these? No. Literally none of. God, the store's so hit or miss. Like, there'll be like 5 things I want or none. Alrighty. Oh, I should have just clicked on the deck. Alright. Well, we went 0-2 today.
Yeah, I don't think today is the day we convince you that Yorion is
Yeah,
the truth.
right. Yeah.
But,
Not today, but hey, Cam, thanks for hanging out on stream. I've never played Yorion Control before. It's not too different, really, than traditional, but it is interesting. Obviously, Yorion gives you an extra layer. Being able to bounce, I mean, anything, but reset temporary lockdowns is sweet. Resetting your Planeswalkers is amazing. Rebuying your Omen of the Seas, all very, very sweet. But yeah, you're right. I definitely didn't get sold on it today. I think obviously there was a couple moments. I mean, in paper it would never happen, but I walked through an instep where I was supposed to cast a Wandering Emperor instep, so that was huge. Don't want to downplay that, but overall, if you like Yorion, this build's really interesting. It's honestly very close to Team Handshake's build of Yorion Control.
yeah,
think-
I did. I had
Yeah.
this list going since April.
Yeah.
But, I did make quite a few changes based on handshakes. They seem to be on a similar thought process as me. And,
Absolutely.
it's hard to argue with results that they were putting up there.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if this looks like something that you are interested in playing, definitely check out. the deck list. It'll be in the description below, so check that out. And if you are interested in coming on the show, having a conversation with me through Discord chat, and just chatting about your specific build of a control deck, hit me up on patreon.com/lessalex over there. The highest tier members, I do that for. So check that out. Otherwise, check out my sideboard guide that's available to every single level Patreon member over at patreon.com/lessalex. And go check out my recent article on Lotus Combo at quietspeculation.com. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I stream weekdays around 9 a.m. On twitch.tv/lessalex. And if you want to chop it up with me in a more casual sense, hit me up on Twitter at lessalex over there. Join the Discord. It's open. It's free. There is a Patreon exclusive channel for patrons. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. If you watch live, I appreciate you. Other than that, thanks everybody. Keep spreading that Azorius propaganda. Adios.